Hello Bookfighters, it is Thursday, I'm Kaiti, and this month we are discussing The Fault in Our Stars. For anyone who is new to Bookfighters, which I take is quite a few of you if the comments from last month are anything to go by, what we are doing this year on this channel is we're doing it sort of book club style. Every month we discuss one book for the entire month. The entire book list for the year is posted on our Squidulens, link to that is in the underbar, and also the page for this month, The Fault in Our Stars discussion, is also in the underbar, though it may not have been updated by the time you're watching this video, but it will be today, at some time. Anyway, moving on to the review. Now this first week of reviews is going to be totally spoiler-free because a lot of people haven't read the books yet, so this review is safe for you if you haven't read the book yet, though starting next week we will be discussing with spoilers. So, The Fault in Our Stars. What can I say about The Fault in Our Stars? Well, I think it's easily John Green's best novel. Though, to put that in context, Looking for Alaska was never my favorite John Green novel. I thought Paper Towns was way better in pretty much every way. However, this definitely outstrips Paper Towns, which is pretty incredible because Paper Towns was amazing. So I'm not going to consider anything that happens in the first chapter a spoiler, one, because the first chapter has been out for months, and also because anything that happens in the first chapter of a book isn't really a spoiler, it's just sort of the premise. So, this is a book about a girl who has cancer, terminal cancer, she knows it's terminal, and it starts out with them in a support group for other cancer kids. What is interesting about this one is that you hear it's a cancer book, and you're like, cancer books, do I really wanna? Yeah, but it's not your usual book about cancer. In fact, I would put forth that it's not really about cancer at all. That may be the premise, that might be the stage that it's set on, but it is not one of those cancer books, you know what I'm saying? I am slightly devastated that that An Imperial Affliction is not a real book. There's a quote from it at the front of the book, and it's not a real book. He did a little Gatsby on us by quoting something that isn't real. What I think is wonderful about this book is it's sort of universally applicable. Like, no matter where you are in your life, you will find something in here that just speaks to you, because it's one of those things that they're issues that everyone deals with their entire life, and they're just made more relevant by the fact that these kids in the book are cancer patients or survivors or whatever. I mean, realistically, all of us are dying, just some of us faster than others, and it's not even really about dying, it's about living with the knowledge that you will be dying, which is everybody to some extent or other, and it's brilliant. It's his best book so far. It is hilarious in some parts, and it is so heart-wrenchingly devastating in others, and you must read it. Even if you're not going to be following us and discussing along, which I hope that you do, but even if you're not, you must read The Fault in Our Stars. It will be difficult for any of the books we read this year to top this one. I'm already putting it in the top 5 because it's amazing. Though I do have to say, I still don't really get the cover, but that just might be me. Despite having gone to art school and being an artsy person, I've never really gotten the art of art. Like, I can appreciate it aesthetically, but I've never really understood the symbolic levels of art. And there's a lot of art talk in this book as well, and I just haven't quite figured out the cover yet. Like, once someone explains art to me, like, oh, I see it, I get it, I see where you're going with this, but I never can figure it out on my own, which is maybe why I didn't hack it in art school. I don't know. So, The Fault in Our Stars, best John Green novel by far, probably one of the best novels I have ever read. It is brilliant and emotionally devastating and hilarious and everything you would ever want out of a novel. The Fault in Our Stars is. So definitely read it, discuss it along with us, because we're going to be going in depth after this week. So I look forward to hearing from all of you. Next month, we are going to be reading The Importance of Being Earnest. So read that by the end of February, because we will start discussing it March 1st. And that is all I have for you guys today. So, Julia, I will see you tomorrow. Every time someone walks by? Really? Yep. Every time. Okay. Lucy!